All right, my dear Shining Stars, welcome to ESC Institute. And today's class, we are going to learn advanced English vocabularies. And here are three powerful words which we are going to elevate with our vocabularies. So it is the word circumspect, impetus, and third is recalibrate. So let's try to learn the pronunciation of each first. So let's try circumspect, circumspect, circumspect.
Circumspect,
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 circumspect.
circumspect.
Impetus, impetus, impetus.
Impetus, impetus,
Impetus,
impetus.
impetus.
Recalibrate, recalibrate, recalibrate.
Recalibrate,
Recalibrate, recalibrate,
recalibrate,
recalibrate,
recalibrate.
recalibrate.
So you can see circumspect is itself a quality, okay? If a person like, the behavior itself, So I'm always circumspect whenever I try to do investment, okay? Impetus, noun, cause, driving force, okay? So that time, that educator was impetus for me, and finally I got the good marks. Okay, recalibrate, verb, action. So the situation was completely changed, but I have recalibrated, and in that COVID time. Instead of giving the offline classes, I switched into online, and today I have an amazing sessions over here. So now you can see what it means to be circumspect here. So careful, measured, and unwilling to take unnecessary risk. Okay. So key nuance you can say implies intelligence plus self-control. So if the person have intelligence plus self-control, okay, and then the person becomes automatically careful, measured, and unwilling to take unnecessary risk. Okay. वेरी कॉमन एग्जाम्पल आप सब फीमेल्स हो तो फीमेल वाला ही एग्जाम्पल दूंगी शादी जैसी चीज लोग बहुत आसानी से कर लेते हैं बड़े एक्साइटेड हो गए कि शादी है बड़ा मजा आने वाला है बट इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट ये एक जिंदगी भर का टाइम है राइट तो इधर केयरफुल होना जरूरी है मेजर्ड होना जरूरी है कि इसको करने के बाद हमारी लाइफ में कितनी सिचुएशंस आने वाली है ओके अनविलिंग टू टेक अननेसेसरी रिस्क ओके तो बिल्कुल मुंह फटो के उसी वक्त बता दो 10 साल बाद बताने के बाद कि हमें क्या क्या चेंजेस चाहिए राइट तो अभी जो हमने नहीं किया वो बच्चों के लिए हम कर सकते हैं राइट या हमारे यंगर जनरेशन के लिए कर सकते हैं क्योंकि इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट जब still like when people this people came to see me now I could say my in-laws family and all so jo when they came I think almost 6 7 bus or sorry cars were there all together so many members were there okay half of them were satsangis so because my husband doesn't have a father so but he is one of the philanthropist I could say social activist उन्होंने 160 टाइम्स अपना प्लेटलेट्स डोनेट किया हुआ है तो वो बहुत ज्यादा वर्क करते हैं तो इसी वजह से एवरीबडी लव्स हिम तो उनके साथ बहुत सारे लोग आए थे जब मेरा रिश्ता लेकर आए थे तो when they come so they have show like they have seen my so many awards doctorates medals and all so the first thing came everybody speaks so we are so proud of it and all and that then my family directly said that but she doesn't know any kitchen work kind of thing okay so what happened this they understood and today it's not that I never do but when I do I get a credit क्योंकि उन्हें पता था कि नहीं कर सकती और अब थोड़ा बहुत करती है तो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि कहाँ पर हमें यू हैव टू शो दैट इंटेलिजेंसी दैट सेल्फ कंट्रोल एंड दैट मेजर्ड एंड अनविलिंग टू टेक अननेसेसरी रिस्क जो है वो बोल दो जो कर सकते हो कर सकते हो जो नहीं कर सकते हो नहीं कर सकते सो शी रिमेन सर्कमस्पेक्ट व्हाइल एड्रेसिंग द सेंसिटिव इश्यू राइट ही गेव अ सर्कमस्पेक्ट रिस्पॉन्स इंस्टेड ऑफ रिएक्टिंग इमोशनली तो होता है बहुत बार हम लोग ये ना इमोशनली ऐसा रिएक्ट कर जाते हैं कि करने के बाद बड़ा ही पछतावा होता है राइट यू फील कि इससे अच्छा तो हमें ना रिएक्ट नहीं करते थोड़ा रिस्पॉन्स ही कर देते थोड़ा लेट ही कर देते ओके सो एवरीबॉडी लाइक हमारी लाइफ में सिबलिंग्स हो या लाइफ पार्टनर हो या कोई भी स्पेशली क्लोज रिलेशनशिप में ही सबसे ज्यादा ये होता है जो हम रिएक्ट कर जाते हैं इमोशनली तो और बहुत ज्यादा करते हैं कभी कभी तो आई एम टेलिंग यू मी लाइक मी एंड माय पार्टनर इज वेरी अपोजिट तो लेकिन आई वाज लाइक कि जब भी मैं ज्यादा ऐसा होगा तो मैं उस वक्त रिएक्ट नहीं करूंगी I'll send him into the chat section. So I started sending in the chat. So it's a way to bring it up. So life में कभी भी ऐसा लगता है कि अभी पॉसिबल नहीं है अभी मैं करूंगी तो इमोशनली रिएक्ट करूंगी तो जस्ट से गिव मी सम स्पेस एंड आई टॉक टू यू अबाउट दिस एंड दैट टाइम अगर आपको लगता है कि बोलते वक्त आप रिएक्ट कर जाते हो तो आप लिख कर भेजो ओके a circumspect approach helped avoid conflict okay so always this kind of approach it's avoid conflict itself so I believe that you have understood we will be doing in the tenses also now finding the impetus for change but isko hum fir se repeat kar lete what is what it means to be circumspect guys
Careful,
Kindly, yeah.
Careful,
Mhm.
careful,
measured,
measured,
and
and unwilling to
willing
take
to take
unnecessary
unnecessary
risks.
risks.
Take unnecessary risk.
Okay, perfect. Now let's move to finding the impetus for change. Okay, a driving force that initiate to accelerate action. Sounds strategic executive level. Okay, अभी आप में से बहुतों ने स्पोकन इंग्लिश क्लास ज्वाइन करी, हो सकता है कि इसके पीछे बहुत सारे रीजंस हो. ओके, सो दे सो दैट इज इम्पेटस फॉर यू. ओके, सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल कभी कभी हम चैलेंज की तरह तो किसी ने बोल दिया होगा कि इतनी भी इंग्लिश नहीं आती, तो ये दैट वाज इम्पेटस फॉर यू कि आप देखो सीख के बता दो, तुमसे अच्छी बोल के बताएंगे 6 महीने में. Okay, so that is impetus for you. Sometimes even appreciation also works. कि किसी ने बोल दिया अरे आपकी इंग्लिश तो बहुत अच्छी है, अगर इससे अच्छी हो गई तो यू कैन बी इन द वन ऑफ द अमेजिंग कॉर्पोरेट पर्सनालिटी, राइट? तो वहां पर भी आप impetus हो गए. ओके, दैट इज ऑल्सो एक्सेलरेटेड यू, दैट इज ऑल्सो मेड यू टू इनिशिएट इट. ओके, जब आपकी कोई तारीफ करता है तो आप और अच्छा करते हो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल somebody इज लूजिंग द वेट, राइट? और वेट लूज करते करते कभी एकदम से कोई बोलता है अरे आप तो बहुत ज्यादा पहले से फिट दिखने लगे, तो आपको लगता है कि कल से और अच्छे से करना है, राइट? So that is again impetus for you. So the feedback provided the impetus for change, right? The decision became the impetus behind the expansion. The success gave him the impetus to improve. तो कभी कभी चाहे वो अच्छी बात हो या बुरी बात हो, मतलब हमें कोई कुछ भी कह दे, चाहे हमें क्रिटिसाइज ही कर दे, तो हम उसे अपॉर्चुनिटी की तरह लेते एंड देन वी टेक इट इज अ चैलेंज एंड देन वी ट्राई टू ब्रिंग द चेंज इन इट. ओके, और जब कोई हमें अनकरेज करता है तब हम और हो जाते हैं, तो दैट इज इम्पेटस. सो बट इम्पेटस हमेशा होना चाहिए, एक्सिलरेट होना जरूरी है जिंदगी में, और करना भी. ओके, so let's try. What's the meaning of impetus, guys?
A driving
A
force that,
driving force
yeah, that
that initiates
initiates
or
or accelerates
accelerates
actions.
action.
And accelerate action.
Okay,
A
perfect.
driving
So,
force.
many of you do ride the bike or bus, scooty, तो accelerator दबाते हो तो चल पड़ती है ना गाड़ी, तो वैसे ही accelerate होता है. This is impetus how it works, right? The art of recalibration. Okay, to reassess and adjust direction or strategy thoughtfully. Okay, so there are two kind of people. Life में ऐसा होता है कि कभी कभी सिचुएशन बदलती ही सामने वाला हैम्पर हो जाता है कि अब क्या करूं, मुझे पता थोड़ी पता था ऐसा हो जाएगा. ओके, पर वहीं पर दूसरे तरह के इंसान होते हैं जो रिकैलिब्रेट करना जानते हैं कि सिचुएशन कैसी भी आ जाए कोई बात नहीं, कर लेंगे, उसके हिसाब से स्ट्रेटेजी कर लेते हैं, उसी के हिसाब से प्लान को चेंज कर देते हैं और फिर उसको रिकैलिब्रेट करते हैं. वी नीड टू रिकैलिब्रेट आवर प्रायोरिटीज. ओके, तो लाइफ में ऐसा होता है कि जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपके बेबीज हुए, तो बेबी होते ही उस दिन आप रिकैलिब्रेट कर गए. आपने सबसे पहले प्रायोरिटी किसको रखा? अपने बच्चों को, कि इसको सबसे ज्यादा इस वक्त मेरा अटेंशन की जरूरत है, किसी को हो ना हो बट आई नीड टू गिव हिम दैट अटेंशन. ओके, तो अपने आपने रातों रात प्रायोरिटी चेंज कर ली. ओके, सो अपना ध्यान रखना भूल गए, सब कुछ. सो सबसे पहला काम आपने बस उन्हीं को फोकस किया, और स्लोली ग्रेजुअली फिर आपने सब कुछ चेकआउट किया कि बाकी बाद में कैसे करना है. पर सो देर आर मेनी वेज टू रिकैलिब्रेट. अगेन आप में से कितनी फीमेल्स थी इनिशियली क्लास लेती थी, कभी बच्चे बुला रहे, कभी फैमिली मेंबर्स बुला रहे, कभी आप नहीं अटेंड कर पा रहे, बट टुडे यू हैव रिकैलिब्रेटेड इट. ओके, सो इट हैपेंस. तो जब ये फीमेल बैच भी स्टार्ट हमने सेपरेटली करने का सोचा था, सो दीप्ति मैम एंड वी वर डिस्कसिंग अपॉन इट कि कैसे होगा. सो आई वाज लाइक कि वी विल रिकैलिब्रेट इट. ओके, दे विल डू इट. तो ये इनिशियली ये है कि हाँ मैम, हमें तो शार्प इतने बजे जाना है मैम, तो हम तो इतने बजे आ सकते हैं, और आज देख रहे हो 40 मिनट्स बैठे रहते हो, कभी कभी 1 आवर भी हो जाता है. सो यू हैव रिकैलिब्रेटेड इट because now you know how important this class is for you, right? So the team recalibrated expectation to match reality. Okay, so कभी कभी हम लोग है ना ये सपने तो बहुत सारे देख लेते हैं कि ऐसा ऐसा होगा, ऐसा ऐसा होगा, फिर पर स्ट्रेटेजी तभी बनती है जब उसको हम रिकैलिब्रेट करें सही देखकर कि रियलिटी क्या है लाइफ में, और रियलिटी के हिसाब से फिर हम उसको रिकैलिब्रेट करें, राइट? सो देन वी अंडरस्टैंड. सो द आर्ट ऑफ रिकैलिब्रेशन दुनिया में हम सबको आना चाहिए. सो व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ रिकैलिब्रेशन, गाइस?
Reassesses and
To
adjust
reassess and
direction of
To
adjust
strategy
reassess
direction
and
or
thoughtfully.
adjust
strategy
direction or
thoughtfully.
strategy thoughtfully.
Starting again.
Okay. All right, guys. So try to learn the meaning as well. Now integrating circumspection. So यहाँ पर पहले हम सिर्फ और सिर्फ क्वेश्चन पे ध्यान देंगे. Okay, kindly give the whole attention on question. Okay, so here it is. Simple present. Okay, so simple present. Do you stay circumspect when you make important decision? Okay, so let's try into the different tenses now. So yeah, let's start. Priyanka ma'am, simple past. Let's start with did you stay?
Okay. Did you stay circumspect when you make important decisions?
Yeah, when you made important decision, right? Renika ma'am. Simple future.
Will you stay circumspect when you make important decisions?
When you will make important decision, right? So future will. Suman ma'am, present continues. Are you
You does,
making? Are you staying?
yes. You does
Okay,
you
okay. Let me tell you. Let me tell you how it goes. Present continuous. Are you staying circumspect when you are making important decisions? Hmm.
are you circumspect when you make
Are you
important
staying?
decisions?
Kindly read properly. Are you staying circumspect
Are you staying circumspect when you make important decisions?
when you are making important decision? Sarshi ma'am, let's try in the past continuous.
Past continuous. Were you staying circumspect uh, when you were making
Hmm.
the important
Important
decisions?
decision. Yeah. Deparul, future continuous.
Teacher continuous. Uh, will you be staying circumspect
Circumspect
when you make important decision?
when you will be making important decision, right?
Making
Shalu. Dishalu, let's try present perfect.
Present perfect. Do you stayed?
No, no.
Do
Have
you
you stayed? Have you stayed?
have you stayed circumstand while when you make
Circumspect.
important
When
decision?
you have made important decision, right? Okay.
Oh,
Dr. Deepti, let's try past perfect.
Had you stayed circumspect when you had made important decisions?
Priyanka ma'am, future perfect.
Will you have stayed
Will you
circumspect
have
when,
stayed? Yeah. Will you have stayed?
yes, ma'am. Will you have stayed circumspect when you will have made
When
important decisions?
Yeah. Renika ma'am. Present perfect continuous.
Have you been staying circumspect when you making important decisions?
When you have been making important decisions. Okay.
When you
Uh,
have been making important decisions.
Suman ma'am, past perfect continuous.
Had you stay circumspect?
Had you been staying circumspect?
Had
staying.
you been stay circumspect when you
Staying,
made
staying.
When
staying
you are staying.
circumspect when you made important decisions?
When you had been making important decision. Saruchi ma'am, future perfect continuous.
will you have been staying when you will have been making important decisions?
Will you have been staying circumspect when you will have been making important decision? Okay. Gitanjali, dear, wherever you be for so long, now the classes is 6 minutes remaining. Kindly be here and after the now evening also try to attend the class for half an hour, okay? Because half an hour class is necessary. 5 minutes class won't work. Okay, so guys, I believe you understood how it goes. Now let's try with the response. Okay, so response here it's present. Okay, so let's do it everybody. Okay, do it after me only because it's taking so much time and I want we us to complete this today. So let's try. Everybody should try. Okay, with me. By muting itself, you can try because you should understand what I'm speaking. So simple present. Okay, I stay circumspect in sensitive situation. You stay circumspect in sensitive situations. He stays circumspect in such sensitive situation. Guys, do it, everybody. He stays circumspect in sensitive situation, and they stay circumspect in sensitive situations. Okay. So now, past, simple past. I stayed. Okay. So let's do it. I stayed circumspect in sensitive situations. You stayed circumspect in sensitive situation. He stayed circumspect in sensitive situation. She stayed circumspect in sensitive situation. Suman ma'am, do it. They stayed circumspect in sensitive situation. And then simple future. Will stay circumspect in sensitive situation. You will stay circumspect in sensitive situations. He will stay circumspect in sensitive situation. She will stay circumspect in sensitive situation. They will stay circumspect in sensitive situation, and we will stay circumspect in sensitive situation. Same, it will go with I may stay, must stay, might stay, should stay, could stay, would stay. Okay, and then we will be doing the same with present just try, guys, with another one. I Okay, can you hear me, guys? Okay. Where were we? In which tense we were doing? Did you remember?
Ma'am, present continuous.
Present continuous. So let's do it, everybody. I'm staying circumspect in sensitive situations. You are staying circumspect in sensitive situation. He is staying circumspect. She is staying circumspect. They are staying circumspect, and we are staying circumspect. Okay, and then you can continue with the same sentence. Then same, it will go with past continuous. I was staying circumspect. Okay. Then I was staying circumspect. You were staying circumspect. He was staying circumspect. She was staying circumspect. Guys, do with action. They were staying circumspect. We were staying circumspect in sensitive situations. Okay. Now, future continues. I will be staying circumspect. You will be staying circumspect. He will be staying circumspect. She will be staying circumspect. They will be staying circumspect, and we will be staying circumspect. Okay. Then it will be in sensitive situation. Same to same it will go. Okay. Present perfect. I have I have stayed circumspect. Okay. I have stayed circumspect. You have stayed circumspect. He has stayed circumspect. She has stayed circumspect. They have stayed circumspect and we have stayed circumspect. Do you remember? For this, you can learn the song which we have taught you. And if you remind me after the class, I'll be sending it to you. Last time also I've told you, but nobody reminded me. So the song goes like this. He has, she has, it has, someone has, this guy has, that girl has, everyone has. We have, they have, Priyanka and Gitanjali have, you have, and I have. Okay. So similarly, past perfect, simple. I had stayed circumspect in sensitive situation, and then you had, he had, she had, they had, we had. No changes. Future perfect, I will have stayed circumspect in sensitive situation. You will have, he will have, she will have, they will have, we will have. No changes. Okay. Present perfect continuous. Let's try present perfect continuous. I have been staying circumspect in sensitive situation. You have been staying circumspect. He has been staying circumspect. Do it with action, everybody. Keep doing with action. She has been staying circumspect. They have been staying circumspect. We have been staying circumspect. Past perfect again. I had been, you had been, he had been, she had been, they had been, we had been circumspect. Okay. No changes. Future perfect also. I will have been staying circumspect. Continue. You will have been, he will have been. So you can practice after the class again. All right. Now let's move to channel your, impetus. Unmute yourself, everybody. Be quick. Okay. So let's try. Again, present tense. Do you find an impetus to improve after feedback? So simple past, Priyanka ma'am.
Yes. Did you find an impetus to improve after feedback?
Parul, future,
Which,
simple future.
will you find an impetus to improve after feedback?
Yeah, Sarchi ma'am, future. Now let's move to the present continuous.
Uh, are you finding circumspect
Impetus,
when you
impetus.
got
I'm
feedback?
finding an impetus to improve after feedback. Impetus,
Okay.
not circumspect. Now impetus is the word, okay? I'm finding an impetus to improve after feedback.
Okay.
Yeah, Rinika ma'am, past continuous.
Were you finding an impetus to improve after feedback?
Deepti ma'am, future perfect. Sorry, future continuous.
Will you have been?
Will you be finding an impetus to improve after feedback?
Will you be finding an impetus to improve our after feedback?
Suman ma'am, present perfect.
Have you find an impetus to improve after feedback?
I found an impetus to improve after feedback. Dishalu.
Yes, ma'am.
Past perfect.
Past
Future
perfect.
perfect. Future perfect.
Future perfect. Will you find an impetus to improve after feedback?
Will you have found an impetus to improve after feedback? Gitanjali, present perfect continuous.
Present perfect.
Have you been finding an impetus to improve after feedback?
Have
Let's
you
say
been find an impetus? Have you been
Finding.
find an impetus to improve after feedback?
finding an impetus
Finding.
to improve after feedback. Okay, and same past perfect continuous. Had you been finding an impetus to improve after feedback, and will you have been finding an impetus to improve after feedback? Okay, now let's move to the response. Priyanka ma'am, simple present. I find an impetus to grow from challenges. Simple past.
I found an impetus to grow from challenges.
Dear Parul, past. Future,
Simple past.
future.
Future. I will an impetus to
I will
grow
find.
from.
I will find an impetus to
I
grow
will find
from children.
challenges.
Saruchi ma'am. Present continuous.
Present. I'm finding an impetus to grow from challenges.
Yeah, Renika ma'am. Past continuous.
I was finding an impetus to grow from challenges.
That is to grow from challenges.
Okay, Deepti ma'am. Future continuous.
Future continuous. I will be finding an impetus to grow from challenges.
Suman ma'am. Present perfect. I have found an impetus to grow up from challenges.
have found an impetus to grow and challenges.
I have found an impetus to grow from challenges. Shalu ma'am. Past perfect.
I had found an impetus to grow from challenges.
Gitanjali. Future perfect.
I will
I will have found.
I will found an impetus to grow from
I
challenges.
will have found an impetus to grow up from challenges.
I will have found an impetus to grow from challenges.
Okay, now let's move to the future perfect. Sorry, present perfect continuous. So yeah, Jay Priyanka,
I have been finding an impetus to grow from challenges.
Jay Parul,
Yes, ma'am.
past perfect continuous.
Past perfect. I had been
Had been finding.
finding an impetus to grow from challenges.
Dear Saruchi, future perfect continuous.
I will have been finding an impetus to grow from challenges.
Okay, guys, now mastering recalibration. So do you really recalibrate your plans when things change? Okay. Same it will go with the guys as I have started with Ayu He She Devi. Okay. After the class, when you are going to write it down in your notebook and you will get the recorded session, that time you please practice with Ayu He She Devi. Okay. So you will remember it forever. Okay. As we don't have much time, so we are just trying to go shortcut with all the tenses. So dear Priyanka, past.
Did you recalibrate your plans when things change?
Dear Parul, future.
Will you recalibrate your plans when things change?
Recalibrate. Recalibrate.
Recalibrate.
Recalibrate. Recalibrate.
Recalibrate.
Okay, dear Saruchi,
Recalibrate.
future. Present continuous. Present continuous.
Are you recalibrating your plans when things change?
Dear Renika, past
Were you
continuous.
were you recalibrating your plans when things change?
Dear Deepti, future continuous. Will you be?
Are you recalibrating your plan when
Will you be
things change?
recalibrating your
Will you
plans
be
when things
recalibrating
change?
your plans when things change?
Oh,
Will you
future,
be?
sorry.
Dear Suman, present perfect.
Have you recalibrated your plans when things change?
Have you recalibrated your plans when things change? Recalibrated. Dear Shalu, past perfect.
Past perfect. Did you recalibrate your plans?
Had you.
Had
Had
you
you
recalibrated
recalibrated?
your plans when things change?
Had you recalibrated your plans when things change? Okay, Digitajli, future perfect.
Uh, will you recalibrate your plans when things change?
Will you recalibrated your plans when things change? Okay. Next, let's move to present perfect continuous, dear Priyanka.
Present perfect continuous. Have you been recalibrating your plans when things change?
Dear Parul, past perfect continuous.
Had you been recalibrate your plans when things change?
Calibrating.
Dear Saruchi, future perfect continuous.
Future continues.
Future perfect continuous.
Will you have been recalibrating your plans when things change?
Perfect. Okay. Now, dear Renika, let's move to the next one. Okay, so we are starting with the response now. Okay, I recalibrate my strategy when results are unclear. Okay, simple past.
Simple past, ma'am. I recalibrate my plan strategy.
Recalibrated. I
Recalibrated.
recalibrated my strategy.
Okay, recalibrated my strategy when results are unclear.
Dear Deepti, future. Simple future.
I will recalibrate my strategy when results are unclear.
Dear Suman, present continuous. I'm recalibrating my strategy when results are unclear.
I am recalibrating my strategy when results are unclear.
Dear Shalu, future continuous. No, past continuous.
Past. I had recalibrated my strategy when results are unclear.
Which tense we were doing? Did you remember, guys? Have I switched
Ma'am,
those
past.
tenses? Past
Ma'am, you are
continuous.
saying
Past
past
continuous.
Past
continuous.
continuous.
So I was recalibrating my strategy when results are unclear. Okay.
Yes.
Future, dear Gitanjali, future continuous.
I will recalibrating my
I
strategy
will
when
be. I
results
will
are.
be recalibrating my strategy when results are unclear. I will be.
I will be recalibrating my strategy when results are unclear.
Dear Priyanka, present perfect continuous. No, present perfect.
Present perfect. I have recalibrated my strategy when results are unclear.
Dear Parul, past perfect.
I had recalibrated my strategy when results are unclear.
Dear Renika, future perfect.
Future perfect. I will have recalibrated my strategy when results are unclear.
Dear Saruchi, present perfect continuous.
Future present continuous.
Present
Ma'am,
perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous.
I have been recalibrating my strategies when results are unclear.
Dear Shalu, future perfect continuous.
I will be recalibrating my strategy when results are unclear.
Okay, guys. So let's like we don't have much time, so we can try to divide like this. ESC star one. Okay, dear Saruchi, dear Parul, and dear Priyanka, you all will speak the dialogue of ESC star one. Okay, ESC star two. Dear, okay, let's do 4-4. Dear Saruchi, dear Parul, dear Priyanka, dear Renika, ESC star one. Okay, dear Suman, dear Shalu, dear Gitanjali, dear Deepti, ESC star two. Okay, let's start your dialogues. Real quick.
Absolutely. But
But I
I also
also
feel that this
feel that
feedback
this feedback
gives
gives
us
us
the
the
impetus to
Gives
move
us an
forward.
impetus
It's the
to
push
move
the
we were
push
forward.
waiting
we were
for.
waiting for.
Waiting for.
I think we need to be circumspect before we all roll out this campaign. There is a lot at stake, and any misstep could be
A lot
costly.
of tax and may misstep could be costly.
True.
True,
True.
however,
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 some
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 parts
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 of
of
our
of
our
our
approach
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 would
Need
clearly
tweaking.
need
clearly
We
tweaking.
should
need
recalibrate
tweaking.
we
We
our
should
should
plan
recalibrate
before
our
recalibrate our
presenting
plan
it to
before
the
plan
Our
board.
before
plan
presenting it
presenting
to
before
the
to the
board.
board.
presenting into the board.
Exactly.
Exactly. A
A
recalibrated
recalibrated
strategy with
strategy
precise
with
execution will
precise
make all the
execution will
difference.
make all the difference.
Agreed.
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 Being
Being
circumspect
Being
circumspect
while
while
circumspect
acting
while
acting
on
on
the
the
acting on the
impetus
impetus
impetus,
ensures we
we stay
stay
proactive
proactive
without being
without
reckless.
being reactive.
Without
reckless.
immediateness.
Okay, guys, have you understood? So this is how it is, and then recalibrating our future. I have all asked you to like to do your homework is that you have to write what will you recalibrate first from this new year. Okay, if you haven't done yet, so kindly write it down. What will you recalibrate first? What will you prioritize first and recalibrate it properly in your life? Do you recalibrate your plans when things change, and how do you do that? And how can three words reshape your future? Okay, and you know what are the three words but so here we have already done okay this one in the last time detailed class, so you can go through it, you can start even read with me with the whole action. Okay, the challenge we face, climate change, mental health,
Challenges
and
to
digital
face.
overload, should not frighten us. Instead, they should serve us as the impetus for meaningful action. Do it, everybody. True growth begins when awareness
Oh,
turns into
desire
responsibility.
begins when
Now
awareness
is the
turns into
moment to
responsibility.
recalibrate our
Right.
priorities, to choose
Our practice to
sustainability
take
over
the changes,
convenience,
our
empathy
convenience,
over
and
ego, and
our
purpose
ego and
over
confidence
speed. When we align innovation with humanity, we
with
don't just
humanity
survive
within
the
the
future,
by the
we
future,
shape it.
we shape
Okay?
it.
We shape
So
it.
the three success requires like for on in you can say built on three pillars. You can say Major thought, circumspect, the foundation of wisdom, how you think before you act. Guys, whosoever is doing this, please stop it. Making so many marks. Let me erase it first. Okay. So you can see impetus, motivated action, the engine of program, the driving force behind your action, and masterful adaptation when you recalibrate. The compass for agility, how you adjust your course along the way. Okay, so the future belongs to those who think carefully, act courageously, and adapt wisely. And how it happens when you think carefully, so you are circumspect. When you then you act courageously, okay, fast with the speed and accelerating, so you go with the impetus, and then
Impetus.
you adapt it wisely, so it is
Recalibrate.
recalibrate. Absolutely awesome. Okay, so these are the recalibrating of the future in today's rapidly changing world. Progress is a longer option and it is essential. However, the progress for wisdom can be dangerous. This is why we must be circumspect in our decision, especially when the technology, environment, and human values are stuck. The challenge we face, climate change, mental health, which we have done in the short suite, you can see it later. So, my dear Shining Stars, what you could do is after the class, you can make a paragraph by recalibrating your future, and then you can use all these three words in that. Okay. So, the last and final wrap for today. Let's try. And first time is speaking, then you all can try. I stay circumspect every move, felt measured, no reckless steps, my silence is treasured. Treasure its heart, still I never hesitate. I turn doubt into impetus, elevate my states. Mind sharp, tone steady, never overstead. Circumspect vision, that's how leaders operate. When the path feels off, I don't panic of debate. I pause, then recalibrate, realign my fate. So go ahead.
Stay
I stay
circumspect.
circumspect every move, no reckless steps. My silence is treasure.
Pressure
Treasures
hits
hit
hard,
hard,
never
hesitate.
hesitate.
Until
Turn
I
doubt
never
into
hesitate.
impetus.
Turn doubt into impetus.
Mind
Elevates
sharp,
my
tone
state.
steady, why
Mind
overstep?
sharp, tone steady,
Circumspect
never
wisdom, that's
overstate.
how leaders
Circumspect
operate.
reason,
When the
that's
path
how leaders
feels
operate.
off,
When the
I
path
don't
feels off,
panic or
I don't
debate.
panic
I
or
pause
debate. I
and
pause and
recalibrate.
recalibrate, align my
Align
fate.
my fate.
never
When calibrate my
when the path feels off, I don't fix it to save a blessed.
Okay.